and welcome to a Enviro 400 bus. Now here I am leaving Bridgewater bus station on the bus to Taunton, and today, I think you can probably guess by the title, it is the 330 subscriber special for the Fred's Train and Bus Vids YouTube channel. Now today I'm going to be sampling the Taunton night buses. Now I'm doing this this editing after the day after I filmed this, so I'm still quite tired. However, I'd just like to warn you that over the next months there will be a lack of videos because I have commenced I will commence on Monday doing a documentary about the bus of Somerset. So, I'll do one on Taunton, one on Yeovil, one on Bridgewater, the Mendips, all that stuff. But I think I'm giving too much away. Anyway, here I am on the 6:25 bus from Bridgewater on my way over to Taunton. Here we are on Hamilton Road, which is on the edge of Taunton near Holcombe, and here we are outside the Taunton bus depot, which is where the buses of Somerset are of course based. Now you can see there are some buses parking up for the night, however there are still some buses out as we travel around on Taunton's night buses. Here I am now at Taunton Castle Way. which is the main bus station for long-distance buses in and out of Taunton. Now, it is 7:20 and there's still 2 buses at Castle Way. I admit one of them is my bus and it's now going out of service. Presumably back to the depot. However, it's quite surprising that there's still lots of buses around at this time of night in Taunton, which isn't the liveliest place in the world at 7:20 in the evening. Anyway, here is an X22 bus on its arrival from Tiverton that is now going back to Taunton Bus Depot. Now that is an ex-Cornwall Enviro 400. Anyway, here is my bus arriving. This bus was parked up at one of the parade stops. This bus is now going to take me to Norton Fitzwarren, as the 28 night buses take a different route. They don't run via Norton Manor Camp. Instead, they branch off just after Staple Grove and head along through Norton Fitzwarren and Cotford St Luke before rejoining the normal route at Bishop's Lydiard. This bus is an ADL Enviro 300. This is the second batch of Enviro 300, which was fully built by Alexander Dennis when the first batch had some Transbus details on them. Anyway, I'm now going to take this bus to Norton Fitzwarren. On some main road near Norton Fitzwarren, and it's not too long before my return bus back to Taunton railway station arrives. It is a Taunton's Town Buses Enviro 200. Now, one thing that I will say is that the 28 night buses were the busiest night buses that I went on. I went on 2 21s, the 28 and the 1E, and the 28 was the busiest. And unlike the 21 buses, the 28 night buses do the entire route Taunton to Mine.
Watch rugby and then switch over to the F1 as soon as the qualified.
You know, when the F1 comes on, I go like this, turn the TV on.
Yeah, you're wrong.
It's more exciting.
Don't forget, it's Carnival tomorrow night.
Oh god.
Abby said that to me. You're right, so
He says that. We're going to watch Carnival.
no, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it.
Right, you guys down there? No, we're watching the evening game. We were going to go down there. Oh, just yeah.
Some of them might not want to do that, but no, you just think they have meetings, groups have meetings, weight watchers and all that. You getting off there?
Taunton train station. Now, there are lots of trains at this time of night, but how many buses are there? Well, I don't know, but here is my one e-bus to take me to Musgrove Park Hospital. Now, I'm actually going to go all the way to Silk Mills and then come back on myself to Musgrove Park Hospital, just to waste a little bit of time before my bus back to Bridgewater. This bus is a Taunton's Park and Ride right street light. I was hoping for an Enviro 200, however, a right street light is better than a right street deck, or even worse, no bus at all. parked at Taunton Parade. I think this is stop J. Correct me if I'm wrong. However, we were running 5 minutes early, so we sat here for 5 minutes. This is by far the quietest night bus that I went on. I mean, beyond Taunton Parade, me and my parents were the only people on this bus, apart from the driver, obviously. I mean, just face it, Taunton has had its day. As much as I love the place, I think that at least the park and ride has had its day. Lots of people are solely getting public transport in, and I think Silk Mills is just at the wrong end of Taunton. Now the other park and ride, which is Taunton Gateway, is what I would consider the more busier park and ride. It's right next to the motorway, but yet the night buses serve Silk Mills for some reason. Now we sat at Silk Mills for about 2 minutes, and then we're on our way back to Musgrove Park Hospital. In the timetable, it's just the same bus doing a loop between Silk Mills and Wellsprings. Now, I didn't cover all of the 1E, however, this is mainly the bit that the evening buses do. However, they do skip some stops in the Wellsprings area whilst doing the normal Route 1. Anyway, I'm now going to leave you in peace as we head to Musgrove Park Hospital. At Musgrove Park Hospital, which is the main hospital in the Taunton area. There are a few other hospitals. Anyway, here is our right streetlight bus leaving Musgrove Hospital on its way towards Taunton Town Centre and eventually doing the loop around Wellsprings. Now, once that bus had left, it was completely deserted. There was a person in a wheelchair, but he eventually sodded off. I don't know what he was doing. But anyway, here is our bus back to Bridgewater arriving. In the timetable, interestingly enough, this bus is scheduled in between Musgrove Park Hospital and Taunton Castleway to be on both Route 21 and Route 22. So I don't know what would happen there with the tickets, but it said Bridgewater 21 on the front, which meant we could use our ticket, and that meant we saved an extra £2.50, which is quite good. Anyway, here we are on our way back to Bridgewater. and there will be a lack of videos because I'm making that documentary about buses of Somerset. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which should be on Tally Ho. However, last time I tried to do it, it went all wrong. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.